There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Much better. All right. All right, all right, all right. I think we're getting somewhere. Hello, and welcome to Kai Chi Alchemy. You can call me Katchi. This is a space of love, y'all. Welcome or welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the cosmos today. I want to thank y'all for showing up. Thanks for co-creating community with me. Thank you for all of that engagement. Thank you on 84 subscribers, I believe, at this point. Super amazing. Where it is right now, where I am, it is nighttime. And we have a crazy hailstorm coming in. Right before I had pressed the go live button, we had the biggest crack of thunder and lightning I feel like I have experienced in a long time. So may or may not come in during today's message. We're just going to get a quick oracle message from the Sacred Sites Oracle deck here and see what is here for you today. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Spirit, please allow me to channel for the collective a message in alignment with their greatest and highest good, balanced with that of the collective at large. Please and thank you, thank you, thank you. Which one was it? Okay. Well, one of them was Exernstein, and we've read that before. I can't remember if we've done this recently, but also we got gelling. If you are curious, interested, it may be some kind of confirmation for some of you guys. Sorry about the glare with my olive tree grow light. I should probably turn that off soon since the sun's down. But I'm gonna stay with y'all for a second because it is dark as heck in here for whatever reason. Oh yeah, there's a storm a-coming. Okay, there's a whole bunch of messages that were coming through for the collective that I'm excited to get into today, and right now is not the time for that. That's okay. And I do still intend to pull that Celtic cross, but just to let y'all know, the overhead shot tripod that I have just decided to freak out and not operate properly anymore. I don't know exactly what's going on there, and so I'm probably gonna have to get a new one. So it may take a while before we start having any kind of overhead shot videos. I'll let you know when that's coming through. Also yesterday, I was supposed to be getting into all of my personals, and we had a crazy day of a whole bunch of people coming in trying to kind of like harass and waste time. And so I put a pause on all of that. So if you're waiting on a call back, a text back, communication about a personal, I will be reaching out about that shortly. But this week is, unknown. We don't know how that's going to go. So the card that we pulled today for this collective is called Santiago de Compostela. And here we are. I'll try and get a picture of it to put up on the community page so you can really see in there. But, that purple glow is kind of interesting. It's got like a twilight vibe going on. Okay, so let me look this up in the guidebook for you guys. And we're going to read a little bit on your past, your present, and your future in regards to this sacred site. Santiago de Compostela is going to be in the north. Yes, from Spain. Had a feeling. It's on page 60, sixes and zeros, and the number 60 could be relevant for some of y'all. Okay. And the energy focus for this sacred site is called reconciliation. The location is specifically Galicia, Spain. And in the lower world, in the past position, it says This card shows a modern-day pilgrim's passport used on the Camino de Santiago, the Way of St. James. The scallop shell is the symbol of this legendary pilgrimage, while the dagger cross of the St. James represents the apostles' beheading. Several legends associate scallop shells with St. James. In one, a knight fell into the sea and called on the saint for help. When he was finally washed ashore, he was covered in the shells, which had protected him against the harsh rocks. Notice how the grooves in the shell meet at a single point. This represents the various routes pilgrims travel to arrive at the tomb of St. James. Is your soul crying out for you to visit a holy place? Somewhere sacred? Or perhaps somewhere special only to you? Or maybe you feel you really need to make the effort to travel to see a certain person face to face. Whether you spend a week or just an afternoon on it, follow your instinct in making your own pilgrimage. You are being pulled to heal the past and find reconciliation for yourself and others. In the middle world, in the present position, it says, after James' death, his disciples stole his body and put it in a marble sarcophagus on a boat bound for Iria Flavia in Spain, where he was buried in secret. Each year, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims make the arduous journey to visit his burial place in the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. Have you been wondering when your struggles will end? Perhaps you find that the harder you try, the tougher it gets. Your goal always just out of reach. Spend some time now imagining the pilgrimage, the dust, the heat, the rocky path underfoot. Embrace your weariness and the feeling that you will never reach the end. Then see yourself collapsing with relief and joy at finally succeeding. Revel in your sense of achievement as you enter the magnificent cathedral. Remember that negative feelings such as exhaustion and fear are a part of any challenging journey too. James may be a significant confirmation for some of y'all, like the name. And if you are struggling right now, if you are exhausted, if you are having a hard time with something, I think you're definitely being asked to, put that into perspective and remember that all the good things that have ever happened in your life probably came out of some kind of struggle that you didn't necessarily see in that light at the time. What was this again? Reconciliation. Interesting. So in the future, in the upper world, in the potential position here, it says, hi, said hi. Not sure what that means. Also, it says said hi, but you did not say hi previously. I had a couple of people the other day that were doing that, and then I was like, that's so weird and passive aggressive. Like people would say hi, and then I wouldn't respond to them right away, even though I don't have a moderator and I wasn't looking at the screen. And they're like, I said hi, I said hi, I said hi. I would recommend that you leave. I'm not very interested in that. Libra. I feel like there's a lot of Libra energy in this card, definitely. Are you a Libra yourself? I am more than okay, thank you. I'm sure you are also very pretty, Letty, thank you. Okay, so if you have just come in recently, we're reading a little bit on the sacred site. I don't know, a little Freudian slip there. Maybe a little message for somebody. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But in any case, what was the area specifically? It was Galicia, Spain, if you're familiar with the area and it happens to have something to do with you specifically. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I love Libra energy. I've just literally never had a personal relationship with like a Libra sun sign that was healthy, which helps me appreciate and understand just how powerful healthy Libra energy can be. Kind of like Scorpio. It's like 0 or 100. So good luck with that. I really do hope it's working out for you. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna read on the future here. It says upper world potential. The stars shine as St. James looks kindly upon his resting place. The Milky Way, also called the Camino de Santiago, appears to trace the route of the pilgrim's path across Europe. Compostela means field of stars, which refers to the Milky Way and to St. James, the patron of stars and pilgrimage. Starlight shines hope into the hearts of those experiencing a dark night of the soul. All will experience a time of despair, fear, and a longing to give up. If all seems bleak or barren to you, you must remind yourself of who or what once brought you joy and determine to bring back that essence of you. Be like the pilgrims who approach their Savior one step at a time. Take your first step with courage and strength as your companions. St. James witnessed Jesus Christ becoming transfigured. Allow James to see your transfiguration as you are reconciled with the wonderful miracle of who you really are. Yeah, the Milky Way, the star, Aquarius, Libra, light in the dark. Be a light in the darkness. There may be some reference to the Mount Fuji reading for you if you're interested. There's a whole playlist on my channel, and you can go through there and look at all of these sacred sites from this deck here. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Music brings me joy. Lust takes my energy. I feel that that is why I have been putting a lot of my energy into putting on my favorite music and doing my movement and dancing and stuff. And in my experience and what I hear from people that I know and respect, that generally tends to be the kind of thing that draws in and attracts opportunities to enjoy that energy with other people who are also like joyful and self-sufficient and not stuck in lust. It's interesting that you mentioned that. Did you watch the reading yesterday? Were you tuned into that, or did you watch it afterwards on the playback? I would be curious to know. It's getting crazy hailstorm out there, and I know it might get a little loud. So I am gonna get into the ritual for this card here before I pop off. Thank y'all for being here today. Okay. Oh, I just saw that green and purple heart. It's like my favorite colors. Thank you. Okay, so it's called the ritual for choosing a guiding star. On a clear night, lie down outside and look at the stars. Marvel at our galaxy. Look for constellations such as the Plough, the Great Bear, or Orion's Belt, which have been recognized since ancient times. Tonight, the stars invite you to choose one as your guide. When you have chosen your star, send your wishes to it, all your hopes and your dreams. Give that star a name, such as success, love, family, whatever reminds you of your goal. Now a star in the sky is holding that energy, ready to shower you with all that you desire. Just call out its name to activate your dreams. May your guiding star shine brightly and light the path to your chosen destiny. May you also shine brightly like the star that you are. Hello, Miles. Did you just pop in, or are you just new to the channel in general? Oh, that's a great idea. I would love to. I'm always looking for new music. I was gonna ask, like, what kind of music do you like to listen to? But I'm just gonna go ahead and look at your channel. I'm sure that's gonna help me understand it better. Super. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for all of the comments and all the engagement and all the interaction. It's very helpful. I'm very distracted by the beautiful hailstorm that is coming down now. I think I might go out into it. Yeah. So, make a wish on a non-shooting star. I mean, it's shooting light in your face, shooting light codes into your face, but it's light codes that you are programming. You are setting the intention, right? We had a reading the other day about programming the crystal. And at the time, it was like really coming across to me as the magnetite in your brain, programming the crystal of your own brain. But the crystals in your brain interact with all the electromagnetic fields of all of the planetary beings, all of the stars, all of the forces of gravity and electricity in this universe, in this solar system, in this Milky Way. So if it's not raining like crazy wherever you are at this moment, maybe even right now, go outside and look at the stars and see which one is calling to you. Have a conversation with it and get settled into this energy of reconciliation. Because if this message is resonating with you today, it's time. It's 3:31. Yep. It's almost 9:31 here. What time zone are you in? Whoa. Yes, the pineal gland. The magnetite, I believe, is what it is called. And I think that it does have something to do with DMT production. I wonder, I mean, it's after 15 minutes. I'm sure it's not going to get flagged, but I wonder if that's one of the things that YouTube gets all funny about. I'm always curious what all that is. Oh, wow, 33. That's so interesting. The Jesus number. I am going to turn 33 next year, and I have a very intense feeling. It's going to be very intense. So anybody that's dealing with the 33 number, I mean, it's very powerful, but good luck. Sending you my best wishes. Sending you all my love. Hello. Hi, India. Hello, United Kingdom. Yeah? Oh no, shadow band. But that means I can still look at it, right? If I pull it up myself and I look at it myself, it's just not necessarily going to come across my page naturally. I believe it. Okie dokie. I really need to get outside because rain. I hope that you enjoy whatever the weather is wherever you are today. I don't have my roses with me, but let's use some lavender. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is, whatever's going on with you. I hope you enjoy your process of programming your star with your dream, whatever that happens to represent for you. Congratulations on 600 subs. Yes. Okay. Love, light, peace, and personal responsibility. I will see you next time.